Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. I'm Noornajwa Amin from Faculty of Computing and Multimedia, University Polytechnic Malaysia. Would like to do the presentation for my paper entitled The Development of Student Academic Performance Prediction System for UPTM using RepTree algorithm. I'm as the author, first author, Noornajwa Amin, with my another 4 co-authors consists of Professor Dr. Ramlan Mahmud, CS Dr. Airuddin Ahmad, Dr. Nur Hafizah Harun, and Puan Siti Robaya Jantan from Faculty of Computing and Multimedia, University Polytechnic Malaysia. For the first section, I will brief regarding the introduction. For your information, there are 3 main elements that I will highlight throughout this paper, which are institution objective, student, and also prediction model. So for your information, the main objective of the institution is to produce high quality graduates. There are some institutes are more concerned about their prestige as compared to the quality of education. For the second element here, I would like to highlight regarding the student. So students are the main product of any educational institutions. So the ability of educational institutions play an important role in producing high and acceptable quality graduates. Last but not least, the prediction model. For your information, sophisticated prediction models are imperative to forecast the performance track of the student and make it possible for the instructor to take care of the struggling student. Let's proceed with the problem statement. So there are 3 problem statements that are already being identified, which are first, difficult to identify the attributes that influence the student academic performance. The second one here is lack of sophisticated models that can effectively guide users to monitor students' academic performance. And last but not least, we have absence of tools that can assist institutions in monitoring students' academic performance. Let's proceed with the research questions and research objective. So there are 3 research questions and also research objective. For the first one, which variables or attributes have the strong significance on predicting the student academic performance status? So this research question will be reflected in the research objective, which is to identify the attributes for predicting students' academic performance. Then for the second research question, which model or algorithms had the highest accuracy on the predicting the students' academic performance? It also will be reflected in the second objective, which is to propose decision tree model and RepTree algorithm to discover the essential features which influence a student's academic performance. And last but not least, for the research question, what are the most suitable tools and programming language for the construction and implementation of the system? And it will be reflected in the development. It will be reflected into develop student academic performance prediction system as APPS for UPTM using RepTree algorithm. Okay, for information, this research question, also research objective, will be reflected throughout the literature review and also throughout the discussion and also the analysis in this paper. So let's proceed with the literature review. So I already identified the 3 main things for our literature review, which are first educational data mining, attributes, and also algorithm. For your information, for the educational data mining, they will focus on the extraction and also analysis of the data from various sources in educational institutions according to user-defined pattern. So during our LR, we're already doing this case study, which is the comparative study for the existing educational data mining regarding the student prediction performance. Then the second one here is about the attribute. So for your information, there are various kind of attributes that can be tested in order to identify which one of the attribute that will give the most significant effect towards the algorithm. For the first one here, we have already identified high school background, extracurricular activities, internal assessment, social interaction network, demographic, CGPA, psychometric sponsorship, and also external assessment. But for your information, for our research paper and project, so we only choose for the CGPA, sponsorship, and about the internal assessment. Then last but not least, we already do some LR regarding the algorithms. So there are various kind of the algorithm which are consist of the decision tree, nav bias, IBK, also known as the k-nearest neighbor, neural networks, support vector machine. And for your information, for this research paper, we only focus for three algorithm, which are decision tree, nav bias, and also IBK. But we already identify which one is the have highest accuracy. Let's proceed with the methodology. For your information, we already choose the most suitable method, which are mixed method approach that consists of the qualitative and also quantitative method. So this approach consists of four main phases, which are first user requirement and specification. The second one here is design of system architecture. The third one here is coding and implementation, and the fourth one here is the software testing. But for your information, we only cover for the first phase until three phase only, and for the fourth one will be covered for the future enhancement. And for your information, for the qualitative part, it already been covered in the first phase and also for third phase, while for the quantitative part, it already been covered in the second phase, which is we already do the data preparation. So these are for system architecture. So as you can see here, so we already collected the data from the system at UPTM, which is Campus Management System, CMS. And the data that already been collected is consists of the student information of CC 101, Diploma in Computer Science of UPTM. And the data that already been collected will go through with the process of modeling, also development. So during the process modeling, we already cover for the data preparation. So this data preparation consists of three main steps, which are first data description, data cleansing, and also data pre-processing. So during this process, we already use the tools which is Weka to do the data pre-processing. And after we already done for the data modeling, then we already go through with the next phase, which is development. For your information, we already developed one web-based system that using the language which is Python, and the library which is Pandas, OpenXL, and also Streamlit. And at the end of this project, we already developed one system named SAPPS, which is known as the Student Academic Performance Prediction System, that will predict the student's performance in terms of the risk, which is either the student will have the high, low, or medium risk. And all the information will be reporting towards the university, parents, and also student sponsorship. So as you can see here, we have the figure 5 that consists of the summarization of the RepTree classification result. So for your information, we already done the testing using the Weka, using three different types of the algorithm, which are RepTree algorithm, KNN, and also nav bias. Okay, and we already get the result, which is in terms of the accuracy for the RepTree algorithm, we already get the 95.5 for the correctly classified instance. So this is the result from the Weka. So here this is for the prediction accuracy. Just already said before this, we already done the data analysis using three different kinds of algorithm, which are RepTree, decision tree, KNN, lazy algorithm, also nav bias. So as you can see here, the finding indicates that the RepTree already being surpassed both KNN and also nav bias in terms of the accuracy. So from this result, so we already get the visualization of the RepTree algorithm result. So as you can see here, these are all the attribute and how this attribute will give the significant effect towards the risk, which are they will give the result in terms of the low risk, high risk, and also medium risk. So let's go through about the result and so analysis. So it comes up with the tools, which is Student Academic Performance Prediction System, SAPPS, that will reflect towards our third objective. So this is our web-based prediction system. So as a result, so the Student Academic Performance Prediction System, SAPPS, already been developed for UPTM using the RepTree algorithms by implementing the if-then rules. Okay, for your information, in our system, SAPPS, they consist of 6 main features, which are it can be predict release status, it can upload the Excel file, generate the risk status report, generate the graph dashboard for all the attributes, and also do the prediction form. That's all from me. Thank you.